Everybody ready?
Yes.
Everybody.
We must be one.
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 Candela, muchacho.
Se volvió loco, Barbarito. Hay que ingresarlo.
Welcome to the Hughes Roundtable.
Everybody.
I'm Nina.
I'm Michaela.
I'm Michael Hughes. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day. This is a special episode on the Hughes Roundtable. Everybody. This is a Mother's Day episode. We thought we'd do putting y'all center stage. We want to put y'all center stage. Tell the people about how to get in contact with us.
You can find us on youtube.com. Punch in the Hughes Roundtable and then click on videos, and it will bring up everything that we have done thus far. And we surely thank our subscribers. And if you're not subscribing, please consider subscribing so that you can get immediate notifications as soon as we upload.
Yes. So happy Mother's Day once again. We've been so excited about doing this for mothers. Thank you, Nina, for being a mother. You know, mother with the understanding. And what I mean by that is, as a mother, you're mother with understanding, and you're in your position as a mother. And you got that from your mother, who's Lorraine Russell.
Who went home to be with the Lord last year.
Yeah.
But a very loving mother who governed in what it was that she was doing. And the beautiful thing about my mother is the ability how she gave, and then the ability to give to her daughters and sons so that you can give to someone else.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that I had a mother who loved her, so that she was able to pass the love on. And I tried to do that with Kayla, my beautiful daughter, to pass love on to her. So if your mother is still with you living today, and maybe not in the state or place where you can go to her, but you can pick up the phone also and call and let your mother know how much you love and care for her.
Yeah.
Because it's work in being a mother. It's not an easy job, but it is a blessing to have children.
Yeah. So to all the mothers out there, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I was raised by women, a lot of aunts, and to the mothers that I still consider them a mother, even if you didn't birth a child. So when I say mother with an understanding, thank you for mothering in your position as a queen, because you are a queen. Keep gliding and sliding and sashaying, you know what I mean, as the queen you are, and realize that you've birthed mankind. You've birthed mankind. Realize that and know that all of mankind was birthed by a woman. And that's the honor and the privilege that you have, and you should walk in that. And thank y'all for walking in that and mothering mothering in understanding of because just think about that. That's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight on a woman. A lot of times you hear about men having a lot of weight and carrying a lot of weight and stuff like that. But doing Mother's Day right now, we want to speak to women. Whether you've adopted a child, you fostered a child, you raised your nephews and nieces, you know what I mean? You still mothered them. You know, to me, you mothered, and you've mothered with an understanding. So keep going and keep doing what you do in understanding as a woman. So thank you to all the mothers. A happy Mother's Day, and to my mother, Chelsea Hughes. Thank you once again for being a mother. Whether you have kids or you've adopted or you're fostering children, you know, to all the mothers that we send this podcast out to, thank you for being an excellent mother. Right, Mateo?
Yes, thank you to all the moms, to everyone, to everyone every woman that's influencing someone else.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate you, Nina. Yeah.
For the opportunity to be able to even be a mother.
Yeah.
And then pass on
Right.
information that the children are able to use. It's a great tool. And it's a wonderful bond.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to be a mother. I'm
Yeah.
glad that I had the opportunity to be a mother, to help influence and to help mold and to look forward to the young lady and the woman that my daughter will become, because of influences not only from me, but like I said before, from my mother and my mother's mother, my grandmother. So it's beautiful.
You think you have a good mother? Is what you're saying to me?
Yes, I love my mom.
You,
Yeah, because she listens, and
but you're an only child, though.
she's my favorite. She's the only mom I've ever had, so
But you, like I just said to the people all over the United States, she's your only child. So
love my mom.
I don't know, you know, because we're supposed to be discussing mothers being good, you know,
Yeah, because
mothers
she's
mothering and
wise.
understanding.
she's wise, but she's also
So
a
give
friend.
me an example. Y'all want an example? Mothers of the United States, y'all want to know how in the world is Nina Marie Hughes a good mother?
Well, she's wise, but she's also a friend.
Yeah.
So she knows, because I'm young, so I don't know, I know enough to get me by, but there's a lot I haven't experienced yet, and she knows the right timing to tell me things,
Yeah.
and she knows me. Some people don't know their kids, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
So it's good to recognize when people, when you do feel acknowledged, and you feel like someone caters directly to you and the things in you. So she knows what to say to me. She knows how to get through to me in a way that I don't even let other people. So, she has a platform of her own. So
Yeah.
that's just, as a
Yeah.
mother,
Yeah.
mothers know how to speak directly to their child
Right.
and their personality and the things they're going through. And she knows how to love me. She knows all my sweet spots. So
Yeah, she do. She do.
I love her for that because she could have just been, you could have just been, you know, a nonchalant mom. You could have just, you know, got by. But you, I think you worked hard and you were intentional and really knowing me.
Yeah.
And I feel known. And that's, I mean, what more can you ask for but for someone to have purpose when they speak to you and, you know, when they give you nuggets and when they tell you things, they're intentional. And she means the best for me.
Yeah.
Which, you know, all these things are normal things for a mom, but some moms don't do them. So I appreciate my mom. And she's very hands-on, literally. She's very affectionate. So
And you have to
it's
work
not
at
to
it.
love.
You have to work at it because it could have been another way. It could have been y'all jealous of one another. Y'all couldn't have been walking in the same beat, marching in the same path. It could have been all kind of astronomical ways, especially when there is two women in the house. Thank God that never happened between them. And I was showing up there to make sure that it would never happen to the best of my ability. I didn't want to be the result of that happening between y'all two. I wanted y'all to have the same relationship that she had with her mother, who's Lorraine Russell. It was important to me that y'all had that kind of relationship because as a family, you know, y'all needed to be tight as a cohesive because y'all was gonna need each other. Cause I couldn't bear all that weight. I couldn't, cause I didn't know. I remember when you was little, I used to tell you all the time that this is our first and only time raising a child. You got to be patient with us. We used to talk to you like you was our age. We never really talked to you like you was a child. That's why you think you are our friend now and you ain't our dog.
Best buds. We're best buds.
Yeah,
And I
that's
just
good.
wanted to touch on that as a mother because a lot of times we hear, you know, you're not the children's friend and that's to an extent. But what worked for us is it's not to the place where it's a friendship where you get to do whatever you want to do and you can act any kind of way that you want to act, but a friendship where you are welcome and then there is something that both parties are offering. I'm just not the parent and she's just not the child.
Right.
But we have the opportunity to be able to collaborate on life together.
Yeah.
And the enjoyment
Yeah,
of
that
it
was good.
is that when you take time to listen, we were never parents to not allow Michaela to express what it was that she was feeling,
Right.
where sometimes coming up in the older days, a child stays in their place and you never get to express what it is that you're feeling or the situation, and that was never the case because we always wanted to have an open door and for her to feel welcome, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she was going to get her way.
No.
But she did have an opportunity to form her opinion because she is the one that was going through whatever she was going through or the
Right.
one that was in need. So it was important for her to be able to say what it was that she was feeling and what her thoughts were, and then that also opens the door and the line for communication, sometimes whether you feel comfortable or not. So we were parents and friends, but at the same time there was an understanding of what the parent was, and Michaela understood the boundaries of the parenting and the friendship. So, you know, sometimes that's a good thing. That's what worked for us, that not only was she and is our daughter, but we are friends as well. Because now that she is a young adult, the way that it used to be me parenting as a mother, I can no longer do that. You know, you
No,
have
you
to
can't.
allow them to make their own decisions, but to know that you are there and it's not, you're going to do this bedtime and such and such and such. That portion of my parenting as a mother is over. Now, more advice, listening, and to find out where she is. And then also that when you have to release them to let them go, and know that the Lord is going to do where you left off at because he belongs to them in the first place. But a child is a gift and you want to take care. You take care of gifts. If you cherish what is given to you, you want to do the best that you can with it. You want to have it around for a while. You protect it. You want to make sure that it's taken care of. You don't want it misused or abused. That's a gift.
Right.
And Michaela has been just that.
I think that women automatically operate, for some reason, God saw fit to give them agape love.
They just
Lord have mercy, because we know there's what? Phileo love. Before I get in deep, I forgot. It's like 4 different loves: erotic love, and agape, and it's another one. What I say? Phileo, erotic, agape, and I'm missing another one. But women can teach. I know I've been taught by Nina about agape love and everything else. Really operating in love, covering a multitude of offenses. That is a woman operating in an understanding. Right?
That's a good mother.
That's a good mother. That's a good mother. So whether you birthed a child or you didn't, or you watched your nieces, nephews, I mean, we know so many people that have taken on their relatives, that are foster children, and they do it in understanding. They do it in, because of the day and age we living in now, you have to have a lot of wisdom and understanding. With we always say the internet this and the internet that, but just like anything else, listen, y'all. When TV came along, they said the same thing. And I don't know, I think TV came along in the 40s and 50s. I could be wrong. When TV came along, they said the same thing. So now we have the internet, and you still have to recognize that is a human being, and you birthed that human being. That's my thinking on that. You know what I mean? So thank y'all for mothering in understanding. There's a scripture in the Bible, First Peter 3:7, where it talks about hindering. It talks about a married couple, and you can use this for being a mother, being a husband, and a daughter being a daughter. You don't want to hinder nobody. The Bible speaks about a man staying close to his wife and not hindering that marriage, so the Lord will not lock up prayers. So the same thing goes for you hindering your child hindering the mother, the father hindering the child, and the mother hindering her daughter. Right there. You don't want to hinder. You don't want to get in the way and jack up nothing, because it's so hard now to pray anyway. The least amount of things that can hinder your prayers, you don't want to do it. So I know that it's kind of shaky with using that with it, but I thought that you could use that right there. You don't want to hinder your child. You know what I mean? As a mother or as a father, because you want them to succeed and you want them to step in to their greatness. You do. You want them to. That's what you want to do, and that's what that is laid on the husband. Yes, I know the scriptures. 1 Peter 3:7, where it talks about a married man, he don't want to jack up his wife. These are my words. So his prayers won't be hindered from the Lord. The Lord will answer his prayers. And let me tell y'all something right now. That is a true scripture. See, so you need to have boundaries that won't jack you up, that won't hinder your prayer. And really, it's respect. Y'all respecting one another. So, happy Mother's Day again. Happy Mother's Day. I'm hoping this finds you at peace and full of love and full of understanding, wisdom, empowerment, encouragement on this Mother's Day. I think, is this our first Mother's Day without your mother?
This is the second.
It's the second.
Yeah, this is the second.
It is? Man. Okay. Well, to all our subscribers and to everybody we send this podcast out to all over the United States, have a good Mother's Day.
Yes.
From a man who the Lord has given me a beautiful daughter and a beautiful wife, and I've seen the workings of a mother, a woman who has birthed a child walk in her position as an excellent mother. I don't have no complaints at all. I don't have. She takes care of me. I don't let her be my mama now. I do not do that.
I don't try to be
She ain't my mama. My mama Chelsea Hughes. You know, she ain't my mother, but she is my wife, and she is an excellent mother. And she's full of respect. There's so many accolades I could throw on her as a mother, and throughout the day, I will, don't I mean? Make sure you're honored and respected. And
I am a
everything.
queen. Yes.
Are you? You sashay?
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you to all the mothers.
Yeah.
And thank you for all of our subscribers, our supporters. We love you all.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Nate.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Didn't I tell you? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye.
Y'all take
Thank
care.
you so much.
Thanks for joining
Happy
us.
Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day.
Bye.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Everybody.
We must be one.
Everybody.
We must be one.
Everybody.
We must be one.
Everybody.
We must be one.